Discussion topic: mental medicine songs or albums that you turn to when feeling overwhelmed. For a $10 donation. Boy, Alpha Flight left some great stuff sitting on the table.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Actually, I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Let's start. It is Kasami Washington's The Epic.
Oh, I think you
Starting off
recommended
with
that
the-
to me.
Yeah.
Or you recommended a Kasami Washington album to me.
Or it might have been Heaven and
Hell.
Hell that I recommended to you actually there. But it's starting off with Fists of Fury is just such a good. It's a calming song, but it's a calming song with purpose. And I just find that jazz in general, it tends to center me and bring me to a place where I can actually think again.
Yeah, I have a couple. 65 Days of Static Wild Light is a big one for me, which is just sort of like proggy math rock kind of situation, but it's like quite ambient, fairly heavy, but not like outrageously so. It did 65 Days of Static did the soundtrack to the spaceship game. Why can't I think of the name of it? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
Right. Yeah.
The No Man's Sky soundtrack, actually, Music for an Infinite Universe, is amazing.
Ooh.
It's super, super good. Also,
Good name for an album.
yeah, right?
Dang.
The Kid A is a big one for me. I can sink into Kid A very easily from Radiohead.
Yeah.
Trying to think if I have a
Very
third.
aggressive room tone.
Thanks.
Those two are the two that come to mind as like I can fire those up and just melt.
Yeah, I actually have two off the top of my head as well. One is the Final Fantasy X OST remaster, which there is. Oh, bus stop.
Come on!
I think you missed
No.
it, buddy. Oh. No, I think you missed it.
Yep. Missed it, but at least I was able to stop it. Damn it.
Good. Yeah, the FF10 remaster soundtrack, because just a lot of songs very much evoke childhood memories of playing through it the first time, but also I think the sound design of that game is incredible in terms of having something for basically every mood, especially if you skip some of the more intense songs where you're not quite feeling it. Looking at you, Outer World, or whatever it is, that makes no sense. Outside of that, the other album that comes immediately to mind is Threads by Now Now, which is a indie rock band that it was definitely their most popular release when they were still the full band, but just their sound is really, really awesome, and I find it very easy to just get into a calming mood with it. I associate it with a lot of happy memories.
For mine, I mean, it's hard. I listen to a lot of music, but my favorite band of all time is the Menzingers. So literally any album by them is like kind of my go-to. Although if you're looking for an album, On the Impossible Past is my favorite album by them, and I would say that one of my favorite albums of all time is probably Tallahassee by the Mountain Goats. The whole thing, front to back, is just a great, like, relaxing sort of album. And if you're looking for something, something kind of more recent, there's a band called The Japanese House, and they have an album called Good at Falling that is just so good. Super, super good. And they put out like a bunch of, they put out a single EP this year that's also very, very good. So, yeah.
I have weird answers here. For me, it's either very old Prodigy, like Experience, or music for the Jilted Generation. Not because it's like particularly relaxing or therapeutic on its face, but just because I know it really well. And just because I've listened to it, I can fall asleep listening to those albums just because I know them really well, because I listened to them so much years ago. And then the other one would be Silent Shout by The Knife, which is a phenomenal album. And it's the album that I would always listen to on the coach bus coming back from Vancouver when I'd go over to visit Kathleen when she lived in Vancouver, and so it feels like an overcast Vancouver day. That album, and it's a very particular feeling
that
it
one
evokes
to me
in me.
again.
Corey, how dare you? By the way,
What was
Sorry.
that?
The album,
Oh my god!
"Silent Shout" by The Knife.
Let's go on to
What's
iTunes right now.
Ooh,
oh,
This
is
is
it
a song.
is it the music? Oh.
Yeah, leaves from a vine. Yeah.
It's one of the best electronic albums I've heard. It's strange and weird and just it's immaculately constructed. It's very
And
very
it's
good.
$9.99 on iTunes. So
Nice.
what's the,
Awesome.
the real question is, what is it on Discogs?
Yeah.